Hey loves, it's Gwen. I'm here to do a reading for the collective. Today's the 12th of May, and we're already feeling the energies from the full moon, lunar eclipse, the blood moon. It's Scorpio. Yeah, it's kind of crazy right now. The energies. I don't know how else to describe it. With Mercury being in retrograde, it is forcing things to slow down, and that means delays in messages and delays in, I don't know, experiences, things happening, and like, I don't know, just like today, in my experience, in my life experience, everything has just been like not the normal routine. Not the normal routine. And how you going to flow with it, Gwen? You know? And it's important to trust the current. It's important to flow with the change. Okay? This is how we get out of ruts and how we embrace new, by flowing sometimes. Okay? Today's the number frequency of 3, 12. So 3 is about creation. Okay? And what are you manifesting right now? While things are slowed down, it's a time for you to pause, a time for you maybe to take another nap, a time for you to review, reevaluate, re-examine, rest, rejuvenate, all these re's, okay? And we don't have to look at these retrogrades as curses in our life. We can look at them as catalysts to growth, to, moving forward in our new skin. Okay? So thank you guys for joining me today. I love you guys, love my supporters, love my fans. Thank you for all the comments lately. I love it, for the interaction, for the good karma donations. Especially with all of these changes that are happening within the eclipse season, and things and people and situations getting cray and flipped upside down. Reach out to me if you need real life, like insight, guidance. My intuition is tuned in, so all my information is down below. This is a general reading for the collective, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So I've got 3 cards out from my Liminal Spirits deck today because it's a transition zone, I feel, still, and this is that kind of a deck, giving you guidance during, letting go of an old belief system, embracing a new, letting go of an old job, embracing a new, ready to take a leap of faith. You know what I mean? These kinds of things. Transitioning from a teacher to a student. A rebirth happening in your life. These cards are important, okay? So I've got Ash, Salamander, and Rue out today. Okay? They all came reversed. I don't typically read reversals in this deck when I'm doing a reading, but it was important they all came like this, upside down. And that I see that they were upside down. And it does feel like sometimes in our life right now, especially with the eclipses, because eclipses change and bring clarity, okay, when we're having a lunar eclipse. So we're going to receive much clarity, what was hidden in the dark. And I feel this energy sometimes of this, I've been describing it as like things just being flipped upside down, and the old way don't work for you anymore. It's kind of, or like you may be feeling that urge or that force to move locations, things like that. Trust the nudges, trust the divine detours, trust the flow right now, okay? Trust those that are leaving your life, are meant to leave your life. Trust that Mercury retrograde is going to bring people back into your life. If there are still lessons, deeper lessons to learn as well, okay? Or forgiveness that needs to happen, or whatever it is, okay? So ash is about being super strong and making sacrifices in your life. So I'm speaking to somebody who has made some sacrifices. This is the world tree. This is the tree that Odin hung from. With this tree, you can see the entire tree, right? And when it came out like this, it's like I was looking at a dead tree, right? With all these dead branches. Like this was the canopy up here. And all of this is like the green, lush, long grass even down here. And so I feel like there's the shed, the old skin we're shedding, the death is the birth, is the new, okay? And stripping it down to look at your roots. Also, there's spirals all over in the canopy here, okay? And that speaks to seeing your own patterns, cycles of life ending and new ones beginning. There's much heart healing in this card, much growth I see from this card, and that your sacrifices haven't been, like in vain, okay? There is a need for you to take a step back from a situation and see the whole picture. That's what this tree is saying to you too. A new perspective. See the whole thing, the roots, the trunk, and the canopy. And what are your roots? Okay. The taproot on this always showing me connect your light roots deeply into Mother Earth at this time. Stay down. You are strong, resilient, okay? Stand up for what you believe in your heart is also this card. Yeah, even this way, I just see this new little, like, being inside this tree. So tree spirit coming out. Ancient tree wisdom coming out from that ash tree today. And then it's like the ashes, like the salamander here is that little fire dragon, like there's so much fire in this card, and the old has to burn away. It's like Ragnarok energy, and for the new growth, for the new seedlings to be germinated, and for new to begin. But this little salamander's been flipped upside down by some sort of change, maybe a reluctancy to change. You have to remember that the salamander is full of its fire and courage and determination and regeneration. Like when they get into a battle, they can lose their limbs or their tail and regrow it. Okay? It's this card about your soul fire. It's kind of amazing how I wore this red necklace today. Yeah, my ammonite. But it's about, I always get this little tune in my head. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. It's that song coming out through the salamander. It's about rebirth. It's about baptism by fire. All these kinds of terms come out with the salamander. There's a little brief thing I want to read to you really quick, because he's flipped upside down, so it's important I give you all the messages here. It's time to summon your courage and be bold. You've got this. Despite suffering a loss, you will recover. Give yourself the time and space to heal. Find your inner fire. What makes your heart beat faster and passion flow through your veins? Kindle this flame, as it will get you through difficult times. Okay, the salamander is believed in alchemical lore to be the fire eater and able to quench flames with its body, emerging unscathed. So with it being like upside down there, like maybe you're like, I want to say the word squelch, like squelching your own passions, holding things in, containing it, like trying to simmer your own fire or frustration or whatever and keep it contained and no outlets for it. Okay. too is coming out. We'll see what the tarot has to say too, but it's time to summon up your courage. It may be time to make some sort of self-sacrifice, some sacrifice here with the ash that comes out. And know too that you are the bridge, like you are the bridge. I forgot to say that with ash. They won't let me forget it though. Between heaven and earth, you know, between spirit and Mama Gaia, however you want to say it. You are that bridge. You are a divine being. And it's time to start seeing yourself as such. Okay? The dragon guide, it comes out when we're becoming masters of all the elements. Okay? So it's special that the salamander is here for your rebirth, loves. Okay? And now I've got rue. And rue came out upside down as well. And rue is an herb for like a spiritual cleansing. Okay? There's the key and the crescent moon. There's a need for a spiritual cleansing. Okay? Be mindful of who you surround yourself with, what you're programming yourself with, who you associate with. This tells me there is need for protection, for you to protect yourself at this time. Especially with the salamander being flipped upside down. It's hard for him to squelch things when he's that way. And this rue. Rue, if you think about the word rue, you're going to rue the day, right? Or like just the connotation of the word. Rue is regret. Rue is, yeah. So holding on to some regret, or somebody's got some ill intent or ill feelings around you. And, you know, there's all kinds of ways to take I feel like a spiritual bath is in order. You know, you can look that up or reach out to me if you need advice, my friends, okay? But a blessing is also coming because this sprig of rue here is what they like I feel like it's an Italian thing. The sprig of rue. So blessings are coming. For sure is what I hear. Let me just find this rue. Yeah. In this card, we can see the shape of this Cimaruta, Italian for sprig of rue, and a symbolic charm against the evil eye. The plant itself should be handled with caution to avoid skin irritation. This and its bitter flavor may explain its link to the verb rue and its connection with regret. Perhaps if you don't respect the plant or those who use it, regret will find you. This is a plant that is capable of reversing or breaking spells that are manipulative or harmful. It is used to banish negative energy, to aid in protection, for purification, and for consecration of ritual tools and other objects. Okay? So there is a need for, like, you could have some negative energy, somebody trying to manipulate things behind the scene. Okay? Somebody trying to put out your little fire here. Your courage. Yeah, absolutely is what it's saying to me. Okay? Eclipse is going to bring clarity, my loves. And so is this Pluto retrograde and the full moon in Scorpio. Gotta say. Ash. What is Ash clarified with? Well, I've got the Four of Swords reversed, the Ten of Wands reversed, and the Chariot. Okay, the Four of Swords is about, well, in the upright, it's you need to rest. You need to meditate. Well, now this is, it's almost like forced rest. You can see the picture up here is what we're looking at here. It's almost a forced rest, a forced slowdown. You may have even become ill. You may even become like mentally right now, like in a depressed state with this Four of Swords here. Okay? Trapped in your mind. A forced rest, a forced pause, because you're healing and releasing a lot of burden, by the way, with the Ten of Wands reversed. My hair got caught up with my glasses like that. Look at this Ten of Wands reversed. Top picture is what. Okay. I do want to read you that one. They really want me to read you that one. New deck. This is called the Revelations deck. I love it. I love it. I love it. He realizes that he has taken on too much of a task, and the wands break out of formation. The reverse of this card warns of burdening yourself too much. The stress that you feel from carrying too much will wear you down emotionally and physically. It suggests not letting this continue for too long, as it may cause more damage in the long run. Okay? It's like maybe tasks and commitments are just like too much for you to handle right now, and you've like spread yourself really thin. Also, like, I feel like it is depicting a bit of, like, ascension symptoms, too, that we're feeling, where, like, the foggy head and the sleep that is forced upon me anymore. Like, I've never taken naps like I do lately. There's a lot of energy behind you with the Chariot. That's the sign of Cancer coming out here. For change in a direction. It also tells me, though, that there's been a battle. The Chariot is usually about a battle. You could have been battling, yourself, or, in another, with other individuals. A lot of negative energy, a lot going on around you. It's an emotional time. This is showing seahorses here, too. That Chariot is under the water. Card 7 is about your evolution and taking a different, like, Chariot also picks, movement and change in a different direction from this, being overburdened and spread too thin and being forced to have to rest because you're not filling up your own cup. You're taking a look at that. The whole, like I said at the beginning, this looks like a dead tree standing here. Right? Like, how are you taking care of your temple during Taurus season? It's important. Major Arcana with that Chariot, by the way. They say there's another little message. Hold on. With that Chariot. It's in the upright. He wins the race after traveling far and wide to achieve his goals. The crowd behind him roars as the scale of his accomplishments reaches new heights. Okay? This is representing a victory coming after a battle, too. That's why they needed me to tell that. Okay? It's a vehicle for good news. It could possibly even, Chariot depicts a vehicle. Travel. Okay? Get out of your, like, I even see astral travel now they're trying to depict. Let's talk about the salamander. The salamander is clarified with the Six of Wands reversed, which is depicting a lot of, Six of Wands upright is, oh, look, I'm getting public recognition. People see me. I'm getting rewarded, accolades, right? Six of Wands reversed is people are jealous. People are sending negative energy at me. That's what it's depicting here, okay? When you're in the light, okay? And then, I just see this battle of negative energy behind there with the Six of Wands. Spite. Jealousy. Envy. I see with that. And so it's caused you to feel very, you have 3 4s in your readings today. Okay? It's almost like angels got the wheel now. The angels have got the wheel now. All right? 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. I'm going to guard my heart. I'm going to retreat. Okay? I'm going to hold on to things super tight. I'm afraid of letting go. I'm afraid of even showing or expressing my emotions to other people. I'm going to hold it in. Like that salamander, like I said, he's trying to squelch the emotions, squelch the negativity around, squelch the envy, squelch it. Let's see it all over here. And then just like Pentacles is about your worth, darling. So you're not feeling worthy in a situation. And, yeah, 3 4s. You got them all here. Okay, so what 4 are you missing? So this is the enlightening part. Okay? So you got the 4 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, and the 4 of Pentacles. This little salamander wants you to say, you know, is coming out to say, where's your 4 of Wands? Right? Your celebration, your joy, your commitment to your passion every day. Right? Every breath, every moment. These connections, your fire, the divinity of you, the sovereignty of your, of just in the, yeah. So that's what's missing here, and that's enlightening, okay? Focus on that. It's missing here. You got all 3 other 4s. So what's this regret, this rue, the banishing, the spiritual bath that's needed? Yeah, I see you isolating. You know this. You know this. The Hermit reversed. Running away from something. The Hermit reversed. Okay. Page of Swords. Look at this Page of Swords. Page of Swords reversed. See, like, it's a cloak. It's a... let me just read this one to you. I'm hiding something. I'm saying, when somebody's putting their hands over their mouth, it could even be deceitful words, gossip being spread behind the scenes, and you just wanting to isolate yourself completely from the world. Like, social misfit even comes out with the Hermit reversed in this Page of Swords. Lots of gossip and drama being spread about you. With the 6 of Wands, you don't know who your friend or your enemy is, my loves. Okay? Page of Swords. Very young energy. Air sign. Aries, not Aries. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. The Hermit is Virgo energy. And I already said I have Cancer energy out here. Okay. This Page of Swords. Adolescent kind of energy. Young energy. Okay. She is spiteful lady. I've already said the word spiteful already, haven't I? Yeah. Okay. She is a spiteful lady who disturbs the peace through lies and malicious gossip. She whispers in the wind, planting seeds of doubt. Okay? In situations, you might find yourself involved in a scandal. Friends and acquaintances seem to talk behind back to others. You overhear snippets of gossip and whispers of terrible things that others have done. A cloak and dagger atmosphere fills the air. Okay? This card embodies the individual who uses news and knowledge to his or her own advantage. As a gossiper, propagator of untruths, and cunning liar, this person moves around swiftly and in the shadows, spinning a web of deceit in which to entrap others. And yeah, here's this Ace of Swords reversed, which is talking about dishonesty as well, when the Ace of Swords is reversed. Yeah. Stress and tension plague life at the point of the sword bears down. Yeah. Around you, others may feel the need to mess with your mind for their own gain. Oh, fuck that. I ain't even reading that no more. That mental manipulation. This Scorpio full moon is going to bring a lot of clarity, okay? So, it's a need for you to cleanse yourself, cleanse your energy, the spiritual baths, call your energy back to you, sage, wear an amulet, protect yourself with black crystals, evil eye amulet, I don't know, y'all, like, people are fucking cray-cray right now. I'm just going to call it that. I'm going to keep saying that. It's like a crazy-ass circus right now. I do want you to see that the underlying energy when I was done shuffling was the sun in the upright. Clarity, y'all, happiness, vitality coming for you. It's the best card in the damn deck. And yeah, I'm sorry, but the tower's right behind that. So a big boom of an event, things of falling apart, falling off that no longer serve you and your vibration, right? And behind that tower also is an Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's just going to be a loss that you're going to feel like, oh, I'm so sorry. It could be a love loss. The Ace of Cups reversed. That's terrible to see. But then this is somebody's wake-up call. Judgment behind that. Look at how many Major arcanas coming out on the underlying energy, and the Wheel of Fortune. New life cycles ending, new ones beginning. Old life cycles ending, new ones beginning. Excuse me. Now, on the underlying energy for the Liminal Spirits deck, it was the hare. Yes. So now is a lucky time for you. And yeah, it depicts movement and travel and sudden movement. And look at the spirals again. Okay, you've learned much along your path, haven't you? It hasn't been the straight and narrow. It's been the zigzaggedy path, right? Yeah, you got to trust your instincts at this time. It's important for you to stay grounded. Rabbit lives on the ground. Get on the ground. Prop your back up against a tree. Take a spiritual bath, right? Banish these negative energies. Say it. Speak it out loud, you know? Like, what is no longer of my highest vibration and evolution, please remove from my field, Spirit. Thank you kindly. I love you. Okay? That's all you got to do, right? And you got to trust your intuition about people's energy. Now, you know, it's important, right? Your energy is most important. Who you surround yourself. You know, think about that moldy piece of fruit. You keep it. What does it do? It spreads, right? Trash. All of it's trash then. Like if one piece of fruit in my strawberry container, if one piece of fruit goes moldy, they're all going to go moldy. You know, like one. So I got to throw the whole damn thing away. And sometimes that's what we need to do is reset. So that's a rebirth, reset. Okay. That's eclipses as well. So I have 2 heart and soul cards for you. Look at these beautiful pastel colors. Look at the sun shining. The sun, solar energy, inner expansion, new fucking beginnings. It's coming from your angels. Trust and have faith that the pause, that the closed doors, that the divine mishap or whatever you thought it was, it's all purposeful, my love. Are you feeling a little lost and confused? Wondering which direction, if any, to take and questioning what it is that you really want from life? Perhaps it's time to consult your inner child, and that's where you're going to find your 4 of Wands, by the way. You know, the one you've kept locked away for ages, the one who holds the essence of the real you. Isn't it time to listen to your heart? Just love the sailboat there. It's depicting travel. Okay, a lot of water here. It speaks to emotional healing as well. Trusting your intuition. Sail away, sail away, sail away. That's what that card is singing to me. An angel surrounds you with rainbow wings. So here's a rainbow sign, angel giving you a big hug, okay? Here to connect you with your true nature, the balanced, healthy, sensitive, and loving you. Remember that there is more to life than your achievements. Consciously connecting your spiritual and physical realities will help you reconnect to the sacred, infinite, and creative part of yourself that is yearning to play a greater role in your life. Yearning to play. Like, I just feel like this sailboat is like a little boy making a sailboat and playing in the puddles. You know how you used to do that? You make your own little boat float down the river. It's like child energy coming out here all over the place. So embrace that child spirit again. Love your inner child. Love you today. Stop doing and just be. Yep. Be. Relax into it. See what comes to you for once. Right? Oh, my ear was itching with that one. All right, I love you guys. I'm going to leave it there today. If you enjoyed this reading, drop me some love down below. If you need your own reading, reach out. You can follow me on Facebook or Instagram. My name is Mystic Gwyn, and I love you. Send you so much love today. Take care of you.